My name is José Pellicer. I've recently co-founded Evonite, which is a value-add pan-European real estate investment manager. Well, in general, when interest rates fall, that's positive for real estate values. But the problem is that we are in such a massive political and economic and financial turmoil at the moment that is very hard to foresee. So strategically, what you need to do is to prepare for potential fluctuations in inflation and interest rates, etc. So protect against inflation and protect your downside. Everybody wants to do beds and sheds, and that's no surprise because those are the most resilient sectors. However, that doesn't mean that there are no opportunities in other sectors. So for example, think of convenience retail. Think of some part of the office sector. But, beds and sheds are fairly priced. They're resilient to, big economic turmoils. So that's why most core investors go to them. Occupier demand for offices, clearly after COVID and with the arrival of hybrid working, there's going to be less of a need for office space. From working 5 days a week, now people work 3 to 1 or no, not at all from the office. But this varies across continents. In North America, with big dwellings, horrendous commutes, then people have a bigger tendency to work from home. In Asia, with slightly shorter commutes, with some exceptions, but a big presentist culture. You have to be in the office when your boss tells you to be in the office. So there is a lot of still big use of offices, and Europe is a little bit in between. But the steady state is that allocation to offices from being around 1/3, they will probably decrease to 20% or even less. That's a very difficult question. So I will answer with a very famous sentence from Howard Marks, who's the founder of Oaktree. He says, "You can't predict, but you can prepare." You know that there's going to be a lot of turmoil, that there's going to be a lot of volatility. So protect against inflation fluctuations, go into assets that they are a necessity, and don't take excessive risks. Well, that is, again, a very difficult question because I think that we are transitioning from one economic regime to another economic regime, and we don't know what the future economic regime is going to be. However, in terms of growth, I think obviously everybody knows that data centers is a big sector. However, everybody knew that railways were going to be a game changer in the 1840s, yet there was a railway bubble. Everybody knew that railways was going to be a big thing in the 1840s, yet horse population peaked in 1910. Nobody shorted the horse in 1840. Why am I saying all of this? What I mean is that even if there are changes that are game changers, things that are used today can be resilient for years and decades, and things that become game changers can result in investment bubbles. So we need to be careful and we need to prepare.